Like you're kind of in your own world when you're on the cobbles with the rattling of the bikes and everything.
It's the test for everybody how the winter's been going. Everybody's been aiming for these races, and now you get the answers.
Sometimes it feels a bit like slow-mo, even though, it's not really slow. With the crowd around and everything, it's just a different world.
Welcome to the raceTV. Yes, welcome to the start of the opening season.
It's opening weekend
Of the fantastic Belgium cycling culture.
We're reconning the first classics of the season, and it's not raining, so it's a good day.
Wow, yeah, it's the start of the Spring Classics, isn't it? It's where everyone says the cycling season finally begins. You know, we've had all these races down under and over in the UAE, but the real cycling begins now.
Yeah, I just wanted to put it louder, but this is...
35 kilometers of recon, looking at the key sector between the Eichenberg at 140 and Molenberg at 154.
We're at kilometre 81, and this is this climb here. And I remember always it was in my ear, now's the time to position. This is where the race starts. Always when we say, guys, position now, let's move as far forward as possible. It's not about right now, it's not about right at the top of the climb. It's about the next turn, the next descent.
But much more important, we actually look into the run-in and to what's coming after those key sectors.
Onto the next set of cobbles, you just won't move. It'll be narrow roads, onto cobbles, or the brake will move from the front and you'll be stuck at the back and with good legs and there's nothing you can do.
Look, they're copying us. Where is the bus driver? Alexandre! Hey, did you share our location with the FDG Groupama team? You sure about that? Why is he filming everything?
What a swimming pool! Oh. Change your gear, Veronica. A bit, yeah. On this one, otherwise you just bump around.
A lot of the other races that, you can get a good result 100% based on legs, performance, FTP, all that stuff that you train for. Whereas racing in Belgium is like, it's knowing the road, knowing when to use your energy wisely, being in position into a sector that might be a super narrow road where you've used a lot of energy to get to that narrow road and then you can rest. What I always say is you use energy to save energy. To be honest, often it is learning from your mistakes. I was out of position here and you may come back, but you'll fight to come back, and that's 2 matches you've burned.
You have to use your technique, and it's not just pushing, so it's more like technical and aggressive, and I think it's just fun because it's a little bit like cyclocross. Oh, Nina wins!
Love it.
You're gonna love it.
Nina, how many times have you raced Omloop?
Just like
Oh my god,
it's okay.
sometimes you reach that age that you stop counting.
Yeah.
And I think that's
But I had to spin
what's happening
Okay.
at this moment with how many times did you do this race? Or maybe I just don't know. 14? maybe. 14 times. I did skip some years. A lot.
It's the first one of the cobbles. This is something about this weekend. Like I obviously won it, so I think it's the hardest and biggest race to win, part of Flanders. But yeah, it's just nice, you know. It's finding when you can test the legs and how the form really is going into this period of time.
It's special because it's so aggressive. Everybody is ready for it. It's kind of like it's the same as in the tour, you know. There's nobody who's there for training. There's just everybody here ready 100%.
Super nice. Always special to be here. Somehow the cobbles are harder in the training than in the race. We just spoke about that, no?
Really? Yeah. I find it different. I always found it the opposite.
Yeah? Oh, I hate to train on the cobbles, man. If you like to train on cobbles, you're sick. Nobody likes it.
Yeah, still like it, I think. I also hated it. Tomorrow I love it.
Cheers.
I mean, we're in Ghent. If I'm informed right, then we are in the old train station. I guess something like that. Beautiful. And next to that there is the track where they do the team presentation. Also nice.
Okay. Yeah, I like it in here in the old industrial buildings. It's iconic at this point.
I'm always so stressed.
Just some little butterflies in my stomach, you know. It's been a while since I had that feeling. It normally only comes to like Flanders and Wales, but today we are there, you know, so that's a good sign.
It's good to be back on the track though.
I'm a smoke guy. I smoke them.
Number one, this is the coolest start of the year in my opinion. Number two, it's cool because it's the first real big classic in anywhere. It's crazy, it like feels like the first day of school vibes. And it's Belgium. I mean, for some crazy reason, we're really happy here. Look at this hall, everybody understands the atmosphere, and it's the center of cycling. It's the center of cycling, and we all know that.
This is my first time experiencing this. It's pretty cool.
Look at the public, it's great. Everybody's a big fan here. It's amazing. They love cycling. This is nice to see.
Because you have cobbles, you have hills, and you have the most beautiful landscape. And you have the best crowd in the world. The best atmosphere, the most people who love cycling you can find in Belgium.
The bar is open, everyone.
We have to go as deep as we can here, eh? As deep as we can. Nice. We keep on pushing. We were everywhere in the game as far as we wanted to be and believed we can be. Here and there we could have been much better, but it's the legs which counts.
And I was always up there. Then it broke on the Molenberg, I think. I was in the first group, still feeling good, and was still feeling quite good, and it was quite a hectic sprint, and there was not really a lot of space for me to sprint. So yeah, I'm a bit disappointed with that, because I was feeling good all day, and then 9th place is not really what I wanted. I think I was much more able, like in the end.
A little bit of a weird race, I will say, because we had the early breakaway and they got a time gap up to like 14 minutes at one point, and actually that changed everything for us, because we knew from kilometer 85 going into the Wolvenberg, and it would just be one big chase. We end in a little bit like in between in the big group with Sarah and Letitia, and they're sprinting for top 20, something like that. So it was definitely not an easy race, and I think with the quality we have in the team, we could have got something more. But sometimes the circumstances is just that, yeah, it's difficult.
Welcome to opening weekend, but our chances closed.